This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
I personally welcome Lisandro Martinez to my darling club, Manchester United. Andy, say yeah.
You know Boko.
Asipa. Then I'm ranting. What's going on?
Security.
What's going on?
And I'm
here. Distractions no doors.
And I can't do I want. This is a bomb.
Seven doors.
Yeah, I know about the charging the phone. You're trying to move.
You go. Andy, seven doors. Seven doors. Who does that go for it? Yeah.
Men go straight at
Villa. Would wait for Osu Riga. Good morning to you and your crew. Please, can you ask Andy, Ndidi and Ruben Neves, who will be a better player for Manchester United if FDJ doesn't come to United?
Indeed, Ruben Neves about the United questions. No, we will say about the latest on Anthony, Frankie Dion, Lisandro Martinez. We drew a measure, but you know, another measure from Spain.
Okay.
And come there, and in some day, and also in the city of Barcelona.
Yeah.
Now Robert Lewandowski, the real shark, has finally arrived. Now Barca attack na for teams in the Spanish La Liga and teams in Europe as a whole. You know, in Che, and open here, Juan Laporta, the president of Barcelona. Now, Ushen Sama Sandro Rosell Mukumu, baby, I just say Maria Botomio, a fair team, the baby or DBC. Nanny that's only baby. Nothing shows Sebastian will come back so soon. They are not back, but there are signs and Nema Ubetimia Giatum say Barcelona are putting in the right structures, the right mechanisms, the right players, the right quality materials in place. Actually, say Omo back. Normal Babe compete with the very best. Inti opening the bar na general obey a meeting with the gurus, and you care about the connection of these big guys in the market. Into buy an or tone inside a fray agent amu a year kunyini within the transfer market and opening do a meeting. You know, minimum somebody that picture namaya. Enti wala porter any sample in phone in our trance a year meeting. So we're back to Barcelona. One baby a club and I could do no. The level of embarrassment and humiliation, no, they are on paper free or seek a same issue in the camp of Barcelona, but Omo putting the right things in order. Now ya chilem acquire Barca timia first when Jessica and Omo compete in the market. Into a friend Jorge Mendes, or friend the late Minoriola, Oni Pini Zahavi, Fari Ramadani, Musa Sissoko, some agents when you na openia your friend Wala Porta no Mushiai, and I do not know meeting. Piniza have a long term friendship because Piniza have a boy Emma Omodi Ronaldinho the assess Morana Gaucho about PM or a team friend Barcelona. The late Mino and so Unima. Thomas Latan Ibrahimovic a free Italy Airbus Spain or penning a link up with the leadership of Barcelona. Emma or the Abrante friends Zlatan Ebabe PM. So those people are well connected. Niahu Hawa, Jorge Mendes. Eddie Bernardo Silva or the Ruben Neves, a Coco PM in Barcelona, say or offer these clients to FC Barcelona. So what it tells you, say already the connection is there. Moreover, Musa Sissoko no bien in South Madembele Koye, but you know, Openino, any time meeting Barcelona officials, and at the end of it all, the player not deducted 40% from his salary and the alternate for my friend Barcelona. The story about Rafinha is still fresh in the memory of everybody because Rafinha, a long time dream into an eagle of Chelsea, about better Spain, all trained Barcelona, so many offer Beba, no Metimia Kusia Kadia Moma, finally, a branch in Etimia in Barcelona. So the connection of Openia friend Wala Portano and they conjured that magic. I agree. So Barcelona with the pulling power, Barcelona with the history, Barcelona with the platform, Barcelona is proving, and Barcelona I improve certain materials within the transfer market. The level of Ballon d'Or and how you be recognized in the space of the great after retirement from football. No, Basa beti me offer as a platform nyina. Na General, enipa wasama sa nneema na ba back. Your penny a friend one Laporta. And then Robert Lewandowski buy a fund betu dwa. Say on the 16th, omo person omo tono because 18th omo tu kwan akwa kopiem e wo USA. Na General omo akwa di omo dwuma akwa start omo pre-season no. Enti eno any ade a opani a your friend one Laporta aye e dia mati my friend FC Barcelona. The reality ne said ne so your Barcelona supporter oni beje General because you have the world power now. The bragging rights that we lose in the last 2 seasons, gradually is coming back. Real Madrid for Nakofa Chomeni, or Makofa Rudiger, or the winners in the Spanish La Liga and the winners of the UEFA Champions League. But in the transfer market now, Barcelona have signed the real deal, the real shark, the main predator. And Barcelona gradually are picking the bragging right. In Tienebas anymore, they have options. They have a pool of material to choose from. When you know the handiwork of Penny FN one Laporta. Your uncle Fobo game now miss me the transfer market recently. There was no play for Penny FN. Morati, Dr. Massimo Morati is missing. Omune pulu powers on transfer market and will be opo. Adriano Ganielli is gradually picking up so the certain materials but you can go back and trade the kind of players almost signing for Inter Milan in Dr. Massimo Morati's time and the days of AC Milan time with Sergio Berlusconi and Adriano Galliani. Barcelona are missing the pieces and the level of materials. All because in the absence of Juan Laporta, but in the last few years, Bartomeu Mama Club now fem into the big boys attraction. Now Barca clearly missing, but now it is gradually back. Fiorentino Perez, then Asala Kalafi, more taking center stage in the transfer market. Roman Abramovich more taking center stage in the transfer market. But one of the former big guys gradually is back and Wababesha Barcelona team. And no more options, baby. You can pick Rafinha, you can pick Dembele, you can pick Gavi, you can pick Pedri, you can pick Aubameyang, you can pick Ferran Torres, you can pick Ansu Fati, and we have Robert Lewandowski up front. Obi say Lewandowski born nobody in Thomas Muller.
Thomas Muller, yeah.
Robert Lewandowski next strikers no be more money. I agree. Say he has played with certain creators are very good. In Dortmund, no Mario Goiza, no Marco Reus, and Obian in these two players. How creative and how visionary and the level of quality at Omujinawachi. Now we are striker Hoto Ebeto. In the Bayern Munich team, Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Seni, and then you are talking of Thomas Muller. You know, Omunina bought Robert Lewandowski up front. Barcelona MidField all their offensive line. Omuni obi aware experience or game when to say Thomas Muller. But you know, when you pick Pedri, when you pick Gavi, you know, you have different profile. Almost what that quality with time they can grow up. And let's not forget, Rafinha is another creator. Different profile from Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller, you know, he's an auxiliary, play behind Robert Lewandowski. He links up and lays out the pass to Robert Lewandowski. But so far, Rafinha, or creative space, or the ball on the ball running, or lay through pass. The same thing comes from Ansu, the same thing comes from Gavi, the same thing comes from Pedri. Into a pool and array of creative spark behind him. And it's only Robert Lewandowski. He is not Filippo Super Inzaghi. On the player who 18 balls will be the manager. You know, say Kakreya Ekosu TV to Kratre. Say Abrantian on ye may 10 about to one Marco Katungadi. But you can say Kraubi. And that is what Robert Lewandowski brings on board. And to general, here Thomas Muller to excel within the ranks of AFC Barcelona. He's a top quality and the Red Shark has finally arrived. You know, so but still in the transfer market.
Before Barcelona, no bizubu say eso Muniska. As signing sinina no. And then no mutimina Sky is signing sinina. But Kofinti, say Enra oba night, oba night. Ni phone na yedi de wa har me so wan channel phone wa no. Munyin komano. Nipa miru na afre. Ba ko ye me dofopa na wo. No. Me dofopa na wo. Minim say me wife ni no. Me wife na wo mi. Minim ade. Me dofopa na wo.
Ojina Yesu.
Osu.
Wa start Yesu.
Na dey we Yesu no. Munyin komano me dofopa na wo say the wife ni na wo dia. Ende. Minim ade. And I said the wife no minim so use two phones Marcus friends here, what's sweetest. Maybe I know you see 2 phones. You don't find out sweetest. I don't know.
Nobody.
No, my father. My father. Hey, we don't find out sweetest. No, man, come on. Me, I saw the wife with you. Andy, for your room, serious, very serious.
Yeah.
And
Your last,
okay.
Your last question was Basaniska. I didn't say Fidomaneska. I didn't
Obi
say.
de buy.
Okay. Me say it's movie match no. Barcelona TV rights no. And on my tongue, Ediama Investment Group Bio USA. Your friend C Street Investment Group. Omoton at the moment 280 million euros. Now the first tranche of the money no mutia de ma omono. Basa declare omo debt ni bi ama omo people na so anya balance. The second tranche of the money any sikana na omo de market na omo de sign place no. Until within a short time Barcelona ko mpanimfo no ko share no. Meeting no omo koye no by selling those visual rights to the investment group na omo nya sika. You know and the Barca de transfer market na omo de sign sika. Nti say sika sema ye ka previously na Barca ni sika no it was true but in recent times general omototo omo niam yetimi eneska. And let's not forget say omo decided so omo be the big guys omo di sika o team nim no Lionel Messi ko Griezmann ko aka Frankie Dion. The situation here in limbo. Issues everybody say he's not ready to leave, but the reality now is that Barca uska a transfer market in general omo di sika ko
situation here in limbo as in say
omo say onko ana say
okay, what do you
so that is it for Barcelona as to why General omo etimi esani place.
Yeah.
Now oko Italy Jose Mourinho afafun afre Paulo Dybala say team now open it is between AS Roma and then Napoli now. But so Napoli for now from Diego Armando Maradona Jr. to Cristiano Goitano, the sporting director for Napoli, to Aurelio De Laurentiis from the word go. Omonchre some was waiting their offer for Paulo Dybala. Yakasa ni agent kura ne munye du nti ama branch na ebre. But Mourinho afre na ka che ne said you pay bia omobe ya ama no ewo eye Roma team nim. E dey na Dybala epe. It's a World Cup year, he needs playing time. Moreover, so here the players what Roma Obiano abetim they are comparing to Abrante Fen Dybala in terms of his quality. Roma agreed to build the team around him. They agreed to say he'll be the face of the team, the front runner, and Oma may say a player cast in the mode of Francesco Totti. In the Omo believe it's an icon, a trequartista in that particular shape, in the Italian face and a Romanista as well. And until now, Mama Paulo Dybala, Jose Mourinho na kasa awadia tum say, afraid the AS Roma na general, obeba bi sinakan. Ya chire mu say teams now not appreciating his quality. The situation is just like Di Maria, born odimbo. But as to say, teams the best so no mo beje no and look at Ekwan adu before the fast so in the last minute. In the last 2 seasons, season B obi anim so almost shipping out. In the last minute, almost Lukaku kramra no konkope team. But finally he stayed. Everybody thought said the link between Argentine players and Inter Milan on interview with Dybala, especially having Obitse Simeone Inzaghi playing the Trebaka. Abrante Fen Dybala abon ye pardon, but the presence of Romelu Lukaku open up the space for him to be part of Inter Milan attack, you know. And then what you to so Roma, a very good deal for him in terms of playing time because he needs playing time to be part of the Argentina team on the World Cup.
Juventus Roma.
You know he declined. Yes, he declined.
Yeah.
But he has no option. Only option. Teams are betting afforded Dybala no more options.
Okay.
Dybala is a typical auxiliary striker that would flourish behind the main striker. Until or number 10 or more bona a chinibia. Team a particular plan. Clearly, you can direct move to Atletico Madrid. But Atletico Madrid with the same profile in Griezmann. Or more the same profile in João Felix or Munkofo. Manchester United are changing your face of our team from the two top. Until they prefer several creative sparks or auxiliary. Into almost Eriksen, almost Bruno Fernandes. Different profile from those two players. Inter Milan 3-5-2 of opening a friend Simeone Inzaghi. But now Romelu Lukaku, Edin Dzeko is still there. Wasao Lautaro Martinez. So the options are limited for Abrantia FN Dybala. But in Roma, Jose Beye Bibia just to suit him. Now all found a very good platform. And as I said, it's a decline. Fact. But he's an Argentine. It is a World Cup year. He needs playing time to be part of the Argentine attack. Into January. And then Abrantia decided to go to Roma. Italy who have you? Do you for line at Bremer? So no man may see Abrantia FN Matia Deleta name. Now what you buy money for? You know, 80 million euros for Abrantia FN Matia Delete. And almost funding from A Juventus. Ya chemud several meetings, you know, Omaye in Italy finally. And Penifona Dia to me say Abrantia and Ramesina can enfama Bayern Munich. Sikane dear son. But you know, Bayern for no epese almost 3 back now last season Anko Yam Farm in the Champions League. No, say Nicolas Suleko. No money that confidence Benjamin Pavard. Now they have Matia Delete. They have Dio Upamecano and then Lucas Hernandez as a 3 back. And when you have these young lads as 3 backs, you are talking about players who have more vast experience in the game. So far, Lucas Hernandez is a World Cup winner. So far, Benjamin Pavard is a World Cup winner. Lucas Hernandez, again, he's a Champions League winner. Last season, Ankoye, how the Villarreal attack exposed them. And when you bring Matia Delete, you have a player that has a lot to offer you when it comes to leap and area durability. And only Adia Branton and Deba. Again, say Peobia, on passing from a chira, Ubitimi Asenya, and within the 3 back. It's likely so on the boom fin. So Dio Upamecano on the right, Lucas Hernandez on the left, and you have Matia Delete at the heart of the 3 centre backs. And only Adia Branton and Deba on board. And they feel, say, a Dutch player, or better almost system, Nasi, and Julian Legelsman, you know, or welcome this particular boy, I buy for, and so said, Yamabikoye. Serge Gnabry are renewing the contract. And the Leroy said, "Oh, we saw more funnel." At the number team of friend Real Madrid, but finally Madrid for an said, "I be almost here Brantia now." Bayern Munich so who Rome now share almost transfers now. You know the free or and so urban. So Bobby Piemo in England. Obi bisa about Chelsea transfers and then no bisa about personal Kimpembe. Yeah. Chelsea akwa kopim or Paris Saint-Germain. Almost de call for Abrantia no 40 million pounds for personal Kimpembe. PSG forced they will be ready. So I'm beton player now 65 million euros. And almost decided so I'm beton Abrantia and Baby Pim or Chelsea. Obia shared the Chelsea last game that they played, and then some open here friend Thomas Tuchel Laka and their Abrantia friend Khalid Koulibaly. Oh, he needs no introduction. Or say or Tepono to be the next Thiago Silva. Hey, Gini side baby. But at least he can offer you 2-3 seasons, Obetimi Amaoyi, and you know. Todd Bowley, he is just a novice in the game. Obey Munche, he's not well connected. But 2 players now are signing on. Shesika or they are signing. Now Shesika buyer for the Kofa Matia Delete. Who is the winner? Buyer for the 80 million Kofa Matia Delete. But in the shape of Raheem Sterling and Koulibaly, Chelsea are close to 80 plus fee. But for compare, who is the winner now? I agree. Some Matia Delete ever offer a lot in terms of the space and the age. Yeah. He's a very good player. But Koulibaly in the next 2-3 years, the form and then the quality no all foul same. Raheem Sterling all foul same. You know, compare the 2 transfers. And to Todd Bowley, he's a novice. He just new in the market. He's not well connected. But deal now, I the Chelsea for me is a very good deal. The Aka you coach in Kwa so be yesu adwuma. No mo benya ba akwaka on assistance now. You know, Nathaniel Ake deal there's likely say off because the player don't agree. Say mutually or best day. This will be before for us see actually. But Kimpembe with this experience. Barca is still pushing.
Because now on either Akisu before Sober release Aspilicueta Monaco Barcelona.
You know that was the plan, but two different players and 2 different setup and Chelsea person set up. So if the entire more pushing for Kimpembe we absence.
Okay.
A left-footed player. Could be correct. Thiago Silva or medal. Omunya Binkuma or Binkum. Akedi, no, mutually agree to stay. They want a left footed in. So obviously it is Kimpembe.
Okay.
Into a new no more for Kimpembe, no.
Price
65, no.
Make a Kimpembe.
You know, the selling club decides. City San Aye. Men are made to my dear. Play on a contract in we. Men cast uncle. Men were contract for years. And I also open. I decide. And yes, I you know, Matia delete 80 no. A mood, papa. 80 million euros for delete a mood. Because you care about these IAS guys and when they move. I agree, so on your bad, but he's not an exceptional player. Okay. But 80 million, you know, in this ketwa. Into the selling club decide. Almost saying a major Jessica Barcelona to offer Dembele. But you know, Dembele buy in the last 5 years and they no idea about Barcelona. Into the selling club decide. Into the things we are fast. No, because South America can fan in them. No, more platform for those players to sell. But now, train a player and a bid, you should be ready to pay 50 plus 60 and above. And these are national team materials. Lisandro Martinez, crown just starter for Argentina. No, send a Manchester United to the Quaco fan. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Only you know, your body don't come. They say the Aquacoyano. Opiting. No, Nyabi. You send a car, it's Sporting Lisbon training ground. A man for so of Sporting Lisbon. On one said there be a fake news. Now, yate Pierre in some more back I say they don't need him. Issues about Todd Bowley, Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea, Barcelona the so by in the last minute. Yate say Ronaldo a failure. Atletico Madrid no more bon commercial or peso kusia can. It has been difficult time for Ronaldo. Atletico Madrid did so Sika all black AJ he earned 360,000 euros a week. Kokeji 275 into closely. It looks as if Ronaldo 385 without Bibiano. Atletico Madrid can pay. But Diego Pablo Simeone obedi Ronaldo. Moreover, the Ronaldo person will achieve no obeti in Atletico Madrid. Because in Manchester United on the field of play, say United team need defend the about Ronaldo in top no to turn inside. Say players name anymore. But this is a proper Catanaccio proponent in Diego Simeone. No only game do dinachide any ball near the actual near to Mikaka Kofa. Will Ronaldo be happy? So be joining Atletico Madrid now. It will offer him the Champions League platform, but the system doesn't suit him. Again, the issue with opening friend Enrique Cerezo, Atletico Madrid depend, you know. After Ronaldo winning the Champions League 5 times, also Ronaldo Champions League Jimmy and Sape, you know the on a J. And Okan Sassam Ronaldo. He is still the main man in Atletico Madrid. Will he accept Ronaldo? Is Ronaldo thinking about his legacy for Madrid after leaving? And I will believe we say, on your Spain, or the Cassias, on your Raul. Until you are Yadima Remadin in our car. Nasa no pe baby Akusiaka. Damn it. On found only the Obiabeka fan. He's thinking about his career and he's thinking about the record now. Why I told him, Sela and Messi Mekulusu and also my brother Swana. That is the plan of Ronaldo now. But you know, we believe we say Ronaldo or pay him there, but I still feel Ronaldo will stay at Manchester United. Okay.
That means me Busane says, say, and the close friends, people, you know, no more advice on come back to Manchester United. Saying, and I say, when your team be uncle join here. Man, you fans, players, penny, almost be receiving Old Trafford.
They will accept him in good faith.
Ronaldo?
Yes.
So what should I say on pet club, no, what in Chile, we are seeing in your club, no, but come back to Manchester United. On be receiving
in good faith.
Oh, okay.
One, Ronaldo movement, and yet old players, leadership, players, any humanity. So Ronaldo Ferdinand, also Ronaldo, the soundtrack of Europe and Kunima the crop. Into what does that mean? Into there are people who are in support of Ronaldo's movement. There are people who are not happy with the kind of players that are linking up to United and players are push you to come now. As it stands now, man, you are signing Eriksen. You are not too sure what Eriksen brings on board now. Or man signing Lisandro Martinez or maybe defense. To be fair to the system, Lisandro Martinez, man, you back four. He's not almost 4 center backs no money. Per what I've watched, you know he's not better than any of them. But the coach says he's coming to help the system to work. Look at your competitors. Chelsea for no, Liverpool for no, Man City for no. Look at Arsenal. The materials on Modeba and look at Tottenham Hotspur. Almost now ahead of you. Until there are people who feel say Ronaldo case, but the Ronaldo so now so funny case, and it be money in your home. Moreover, so Ronaldo go come Manchester City. But when he came back to Manchester United, he was accepted. Until the same thing now, Obian himself Ronaldo come Manchester City away. In the blue side of Manchester and Ronaldo.
No, young Manchester United.
No, do you know what I say?
No, young Manchester United.
Yes.
But where they were actually on pet club.
Yes. And I make say, man, you the way they accept Ronaldo, it is not the same thing Real Madrid fans accept Ronaldo.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Back. Okay.
They still him to be part of them. They still see him to be their legend. And you know, after all these moves, how many of the United people not so much out? Ronaldo. What is Obia about Ebebonechi? None of them. it implied they will still accept him, they will still love him, and the whole United faithful are not happy with the transfer issues that are on board.
Ten Hag is all kind of plans.
Obviously, you know, because Liverpool for no front five, and these are proven players. The Manchester City team, the same thing. The Tottenham Hotspur team, the same thing. You are coming to compete with Jadon Sancho, who had a good season last year. Rashford, who cannot assure you consistency. Masha, who cannot assure you consistency. So the only player up front who has shown consistency for you to battle with the other team is Cristiano Ronaldo. And to talk about Cast still our kind of game, you accept it. Because they don't show promise, they don't show consistency, they don't show experience, and they've not proven. So we have Ranty beating the Manchester United that winning Premier League.
All right. It didn't mean to me more Longro. Yes, I can Longro or Kintampo area. Longro. Aye, Longro or Kintampo area. Charles Mamed, that's why. This man, I want to know about Conde.